Welcome in Craft and Design 3.0. For my dear audience, in this video I will describe some different and much beautiful ideas of woodworking plan. Dear audience, in real woodworking is the skill of making items from woods and include cabinetry, furniture making, wood carving, joinery, carpentry, and wood turning and wooden machines. Different. Dear audience, if we saw history of woodworking, then along with stone, clay, and animal parts, wood was one of the first material worked by early human. So, microwear analysis of the Masterian stone tools used by Neanderthals show that many were used to work woods. So, development of civilization was closely tied to the development of increasingly greater degree of skill in working these materials. So, among early find of wooden tools or the work stick from Kalambo Falls, so Calcutta on Sea and Leiningen, the spears from Scone, Germany, provide some of the first example of wooden hunting implements. So flint tools were used for carving since Neolithic times. Carved wooden vessels are known, for example, from the linear pottery culture well at um, Kakhofen and Aithra. So, example of bronze aged wood carving include tree trunk worked into coffins from northern Germany and Denmark and wooden folding chairs. So the site of Fellbach Scamidian in Germany has provided fine example of wooden animals status from the Iron Age. So wooden idols from the Latin period are known from a sanctuary at the source of the Seine in France. So, dear audience, if we saw the ancient Egypt, then there is significant evidence of advanced woodworking in ancient Egypt. So woodworking is depicted in many extant ancient Egyptian drawings, and a considerable amount of ancient Egyptian furniture, such as stool, chairs, table, bed, chests, so have been preserved. So, tomb represent a large collection of these artifacts, and the inner coffins found in the tomb were also made of wood. So, dear audience, the metal used by the Egyptians for woodworking tools was originally copper, and eventually, after 2000 BC, bronze as ironworking was unknown until much later. So, dear audience, commonly used woodworking tools include axes, adzes, chisel, pole saws, and bow drill. Says mortise and tenon joints are attested from the earliest pre-dynastic period. These joints were strengthened using pegs, dowels, and leather or cord lashing. So animal glue came to be used only the New Kingdom period. So ancient Egyptians invented that the art of veneering and used varnishes for finishing, though the composition of these varnishes is known. So all the different native XCSES were used as was the wood from the local sycamore and tamarisk trees. So deforestation in the Nile Valley resulted in the need for the importation of wood, notably cedar, but also Aleppo pine, boxwood, and oak, starting from the second dynasty. So, dear audience, in ancient Rome, woodworking was essential to the Romans. It provided material for buildings, transportation tools, and household items. So, wood also provide pipes, dye, waterproofing material, and energy for heat. So, although most example of woodworking have been lost, the literary record preserve much of the contemporary knowledge. So YS dedicated an entire um, de-architecture to time by preserving many details. So Pliny Walnut, a botanist, dedicated six book of natural history to tree and woody plants, so providing a wealth of information on tree and their uses. So ancient China, the progenitors of Chinese woodworking, are considered to Lu Ban and his wife Lady Yan from the spring and autumn period. So Lu Ban is said to have introduced the plane, chalk line, and other tools to China. So his teaching were supposedly left behind in book Lu Ban Jing. So deposit this. It is believed that the text was written some ponderous for 1500 years after his death. So this book is filled largely with description of dimension for use in building various items such as flower pots, table, altars, and also contain extensive instruction um, concerning feng shui. So it mentioned almost nothing of the intricate glueless and nailless joinery for which Chinese furniture was so famous. So, dear audience, in modern day, we saw with the advance in modern technology and the demand of industry, woodworking as a field has changed. The development of computer numeric controlled machine, for example, has made it possible to mass produce and reproduce products faster. So, with less waste and often with more complex design than ever before. So, CNC wood router can carve complicated and highly detailed shape into flat stock to create signs or art. So rechargeable power tools speed up creation of many projects and require much less body strength than in the past. For example, when boring multiple holes, skilled fine woodworking, however, remain a craft pursued by many. So there remains demand for handcrafted work such as furniture and art. However, with rate and cost of production in the cost of consumer is much higher. So modern wood carving usually refer to work of wood art produced by wood carver in the form of contemporary art. So this type of wood carving often combines traditional techniques with more modern artistic style and concept. And dear audience, modern wood carving can be produced in a variety of forms and style, from realistic to abstract carving, and often uses and unusual wood materials such as rainwood or wood with unique texture to highlight the uniqueness of the work. So, in recent years, the art of modern wood carving has become increasingly popular among woodworkers and visual art enthusiasts, not only in Asia but also around the world. So, modern wood carving art is often exhibited in art galleries and museums and can be seen in several global contemporary art exhibitions. So, dear audience, if we saw the style and designs, then woodworking, especially furniture making, has many different design and style throughout its history. Woodworking designs and style have changed. Some of the more common styles are listed below. So, um, and I also and prescribe my video. So, traditional furniture style usually including style that have been around for a long period of time and have shown a mark of wealth and luxury for centuries. So, more modern furniture styles are commonly used over the past few hundred years, like as a Jacobean antique, which is its style traditional timeless style, also Dutch, and its modern furniture style is American colonial. So as a Victorian is a traditional and timeless style, but modern is a vintage and Sheraton so as a rustic. so retro, so many different style and design I also prescribe in my video. So historical woodworker relied upon the wood native to their origin. Until transportation and trade innovation made more exotic woods available to the craftsmen. And woods are typical stored into three basic types: hardwood typified by tight grain and derived from broad tree, and softwood from coniferous tree, and man-made materials such as uh, plywood and MDF. Dear audience, I think that my video and my idea are much interesting for you, and I think that you gain from more and more from my ideas. So, dear audience, if you inspired my video and inspired my idea, then subscribe my channel and like my video and share my video. So, thank you very much, my dear guys. Once again, thank you very much.